No inflections over here.
What is this sorcery?
What's good, Nessa Gang? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's good? Make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, be a part of Nessa Gang, because Nessa Gang is Nessa Gang of all gang. By the way, not naked, just have a tube top on. Okay, so today's gonna be a slightly different video because we have something to talk about. I don't know what it is, but my skin has been so dry lately. Like, I can feel the texture. And when I used to faithfully go to an esthetician, when she would massage my face, she'd be like, oh my God, I can feel it improve. Like, even doing what you need to do. And I'm like, how do you know that? Like, you have gloves on. She's like, I could feel it. I didn't know what she was talking about, but now, like, I rub my finger on my face, it feels like sandpaper. I wash my face. I didn't apply any serums or anything because that's what we're about to do right now, but it is dry. And before I even washed it, it was dry. I put my serums on and it just feels like it sits. And I had ran out of my really expensive one and I was looking for another brand, and it's not ideal, but a company had reached out to me while I was already looking at my skin and freaking out because it's starting to look really crazy. And they were like, hey, do you want to try our products? And I was like, sure, but I'm going to be really honest, and I need enough products to last me at least 3 weeks because it takes about 3 weeks to know if a product works or does not work for you. So basically, if you guys are getting samples and trying something like a little tiny bottle and it doesn't last you about 3 weeks of consistent use, you're not going to really see much of a difference. You're not going to know if it works for you or not. I would not suggest going with a whole line and going all in, but that's what I'm about to do to see how this works. I do have sensitive skin, so I am a little bit nervous about this, but after tons of research and a lot of people have gotten really good reviews if done correctly, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Shout out to Banish for sending me their products. They sent me a starter kit. This is like the star of the show. This is their Banisher Microneedling tool, which is a little scary. Needles, yes, they have needles, but there's different lengths and stuff like that depending on what you need. So this is what it looks like. Let's open it together. She looks cute. Look at that. It shows you where to use it. You can use it under your scalp for hair growth, forehead, crow's feet, 11 lines, cheeks, nasal, labial folds. Ooh, I'm gonna need that because when I smile, 11 lines. I don't really have those, but I feel like, you know, when you get older. I did a machine one day and it was like showing you how you would look at all of these ages as I get older based on like how my skin texture was and how I take care of my skin. And I looked really, not to toot my own horn, but I looked really good. Only thing that it picked up was like I might have crow's feet, so I'm gonna have to get into it. So I'm about to use this today. It's actually nighttime. This is gonna be like really, really exfoliating, so I don't plan on going in the sun for 24 to 48 hours. So this is a little close up. This is the tool and these are the heads for it. These are the replacements, different depths. So this one is 0.25. and this one is 1. So this one's gonna be the most painful apparently, and this is gonna penetrate the most. So this is gonna be for like hyperpigmentation, scars and stuff like that. I do have like huge scars after my breast surgery. This is probably gonna be the best for that. Oh yeah. The 2.5 is definitely tinier than the 0.5. This one is much larger. Yeah, so this one is like the ideal one, the middle one. So that's the one that we're gonna use. I'm a little scared. Actually, we're gonna switch. I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna use the 0.5 and the 2.5. I'm nervous. Let me put this on. Does it just, oh, it just pops right in there. Period. So this is like a 2-in-1 thing. They have this cap because it covers it, and also you can put alcohol in it to clean it before each use. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is not bad. It just feels like tiny little pricks, nothing too crazy. In the directions it says 70% alcohol, but 91 is all I had. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that this is clean because we don't want to risk any inflections. No inflections over here. They also sent me their award-winning product. This is like their holy grail apparently. This is the Banish Vitamin C and E Serum. So they also sent me a mask, which I feel like my skin needs so bad, but again, we're gonna start with the microneedling because that's gonna be the holy grail. That's supposed to really transform your skin and get those products to penetrate through your skin. Then we're gonna try this pumpkin mask. I'm excited. It's supposed to be an instant glow exfoliating mask. We wouldn't want to exfoliate our skin and then use like an exfoliating mask. That'd just be too much, especially because my skin is sensitive. So this should be interesting. It's supposed to lighten dark marks, instant glow in 10 minutes, and it also has vitamin C, glycolic acid, and nutmeg. And then we got a cleanser. I don't know where the top went, but this is their all mint cleanser. It smells so good. I literally just used it to wash my face. And then this is their vitamin C cream, lightweight brightening moisturizer, and it has aloe. This should glide on really perfectly. That means my skin is gonna be glowing, honey. But yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna put some gloves on just because I've seen other people when I did my research with some gloves on. And then for the Banisher, for this specific product, I didn't see people put alcohol on their face before they started doing it. But again, I'm gonna do it because they did it and I wanna make sure that I ain't getting no reactions, okay? I wanna make sure everything's sterile. They say this is the spiciest area, so that's why everybody starts on their forehead. So I'm just gonna clean it off. I'm gonna get another one just in case. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna open this, dumping this out, setting it to the side. Use once every 1 to 2 weeks. Twist to replace Banisher head after 8 sessions. Please patch test on a small area of skin before use. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. This is no filter, raw, uncut. You can see all those bumps. It's not perfect. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with perfect skin, but definitely can correct some stuff. You can see my eyes are a little darker, a little sunken in. This is my cheeks. This is from me burning myself with a flat iron and it hasn't gone away in months. So we're definitely gonna microneedle that. All this hyperpigmentation. I just had a blemish here and here. I got some serious stuff going on, so you can see hyperpigmentation here. Is it on this side too? A little cut here. I don't know what happened with that one, but yeah. So I know it looks good from afar, but up close and personal, we got some work to do. So let me go ahead and start with the forehead. Press. Okay, I thought it was gonna be super, super painful, but it's not. It's just like pokes. And if the forehead's supposed to be the spiciest area, I'm looking forward to the other spots. I'm not even tripping. On their TikTok account, they said you should pass your face about 3 to 4 times, but as much as you can tolerate. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing that right away or wait till after I finish my face. It is getting a little spicier as it goes. But out of 1 to 10, stapling my face is about a 2. The aftermath, it's about a 3. I'm gonna go through one more time just to be on the safe side. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I am turning a little red, which is normal. I'm gonna go in with another alcohol pad and sterilize my chin. Wow, this really doesn't hurt. I'm interested to see what the one head, the one that's longest, feels like. This is strong. Not bad on my nose. I feel like I could use a 2-point or that one. Another pass. Next area. All right, went through my whole face except for my under eye. I'm gonna plop this on. This is a 0.25. As you can see, you can barely see anything for real. I'm gonna start under my eyes. Just literally at a 1 to 10 feels like a 0.5. Super, 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 super gentle. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm literally so excited like to see how good my skin looks. It's already looking so good and hydrated, and I didn't even put any serums on. I'm just so blessed that I even got a chance to I get to experience stuff like this, like trying new things. I got high hopes for this. I really do. Okay, lips. This feels like little pokes. Like super slight. I'm about to poke the mess out of it because we need these lips plump, honey. This one really feels like nothing, to be honest. It kind of makes me want to pass through my whole face, but I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna slow down because I don't want to get too carried away and my skin just has a bad reaction. So for the meantime, I'm done. I'm gonna put both of these back in the cleaning container. Let them sit like this. You have to put this on to properly secure the cap because you have to put pressure on it to close. Okay, so I'm letting these sit. The only thing I'm going to add is their Holy Grail Dark Spot Corrector, the vitamin C and E. Ooh, it just glides on. Ooh, stings a little bit. Makes sense. But now, instead of just sitting on top of my skin, it's really gonna get in there. Ooh, it's spicy. Ooh, it's spicy. Out of 1 to 10. The spice is at like a 7. It's tolerable, but it's like, oof, I did something for real. Dang, I'm supposed to go down here and do that. That's okay, we'll do it next time. I'm really glad that I use gloves. That way the product doesn't sink into my hands before my face. But this is a close-up. This is my face. It's looking a little red, but it's already looking hydrating. I'm gonna come back and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, y'all, I'm back. This is the next day, and I am very much in shock because this has never happened before. This has never happened before. My skincare literally just sits on top of my face. I haven't washed my face yet today, and I just needed to show you guys how my face looks. Look at that shine. It's giving, this is exactly what my skin needed. I'm about to wash my face, put on my makeup. I'm sure it's about to be an amazing application because my base is just so hydrating. When I wash my face, it's gonna get there in them pores. I'm not gonna use my exfoliation brush for this. I'm just gonna use my hands. My lips even look hydrated. I'll update you guys in a week. It's about a week later. As you can see, I have a crazy pimple, and I don't know if I scratched it or something. I do know my face has been more itchy, probably because it's healing itself. So I try not to, but you can see like a little scratches right here. Anyways, my skin texture, it's dry to say the least, but it's not nearly as dry as it, excuse me. It's not nearly as dry as it was when I first started. Like I said, it felt like literal sandpaper, super drying, extremely flaky. It is still flaky. I have yet to wash it yet, but I have some blemishes. I'm not sure if this is purging or not, but I am about to start my period soon, and sometimes I'll have like 1, maybe 2. So maybe that's what that is, but so far so good. My skin, I don't know if it's still peeling or not. It doesn't feel like extremely soft, but I know good things take time and it's a process. So I'm gonna go in with the cleanser, and because my face is so dry still, I'm gonna see what this pumpkin enzyme mask is talking about. It's also exfoliating, lighten dark marks, instant glow in 10 minutes. So we're gonna see the difference in how this works. So I'm gonna show you how I wash my face. The enzyme mask says to do it on clean skin, so I'm gonna wash it, and then I'm just gonna go in with the mask and put it on evenly. I just gotta put on a thin layer. This is just a regular, really good paper towel. It's definitely gonna have some sort of fuzzies on it, but because it's high quality, it's very little. I need to invest in some face towels because I don't like reusing the ones that you have to wash. Okay, I have this face mask spatula. I know brushes carry bacteria, so I was like, let me just try this. First impression, it smells just like pumpkin pie, and I love pumpkin pie, but I know a good amount of people that don't like it and think I'm crazy for liking it. So if you like pumpkin pie, comment it down below. Okay, it literally feels like, I don't know, baby food. It says that it might tingle. I don't feel tingling yet. Okay, I am starting to feel a little tingling sensation. Out of 1 to 10, it's about a 3. I don't know if you guys can see, but it stained it a little bit. That's fine. Yes, now we wait. It says leave on for about 10 to 15 minutes and then wash off. Set a timer for 15 minutes. I wonder if I used a brush applicator, if it would have been thinner. And I wonder if it's going to dry. It's done. It made my face, it made it tight. I feel like it could get tighter, and the only reason why it's not is because there are thicker pieces on there. So far so good though. I love wearing masks. I'm gonna rinse it, wash with the cleanser, put the Holy Grail vitamin C and E oil on, and then I'm going to follow up with the lightweight brightening moisturizer. Let's get started. Ooh, it feels so good. Feels so smooth and soft. You guys see that already? Oh my goodness. What in the world? What is this sorcery? This is crazy. Are you guys seeing this? Let me get up close. I hope that the camera is catching it, but it already looks so even. Like my skin has a tint of makeup. Like I feel like I have a tinted moisturizer on. This stuff smells amazing. Oh my gosh! My next makeup application is gonna be, oh my god, I'm excited. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, you can see that blemish? It like cleared it up. And it doesn't feel as irritated as it was earlier. Vitamin C serum. I put on my lips too, for like added hydration. Vitamin C is some good stuff, okay? And this has C and E. Last but not least, brightening moisturizer. This stuff is also like super lightweight. And voila! I'll see you next week. My skin has been feeling amazing after using these skincare products. I was actually super terrified that my skin was gonna act up after the microneedling. My skin is just so sensitive. I just thought that I was gonna start breaking out, and I thought that I was gonna start purging, but I actually didn't. It was actually the complete opposite, and I'm actually about to do it again for the second time. We are on week 3. They say you can use it once a week, but I was just really scared, especially using a bunch of new products at the same time. There's alcohol in here. I'm about to spray my whole entire face. Last time I did it section by section. This one, I'm super tired tonight. I've been working nonstop for past 48 hours and I just want to get it out the way, so I'm spraying it with alcohol. I should not be using this. I should be using a wipe that doesn't have lint, but I don't have one, so just pray for me. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and micro needle my face. I'm still a little too afraid to use the thickest one, so I'm just gonna go in with the 0.5 and the 0.25 like I did before. I'm gonna do the same exact thing that I did before. I already disinfected them the last time, so I'm just gonna go ahead with my forehead, and I'm gonna do as much passes as I can tolerate. Now it's time to put the Holy Grail. I'm using the cleanser, the serum, and the lightweight cream faithfully every day. And I'm telling you, I don't feel like I really need to do the microdermabrasion, but why not? I do about 4 drops, put it everywhere. Mind you, my skin already feels so hydrated, which is something that hardly ever happens. Gotta snitch that jawline. This is my skin now. I do have some sebaceous filaments, which is just like a little tiny bit of texture, like more so just little tiny bumps. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a little bit of bumps, still a bit of hyperpigmentation, but my skin overall is so hydrated. And I already know when I wake up, it's gonna be even better. So we're finally at week 4. Finally, the 1 month update. Thought the day would never come. Few things. So I'm gonna add the before and after on the screen. To be completely transparent, I'm not seeing much of a difference. I don't know if it is the different lighting. I tried to get the same outdoor lighting, but I don't know, I feel like the footage, it's not giving the same. But to be completely honest and transparent with you guys, I'm not a person that usually has a lot of breakouts. I will get a breakout here and there, especially on my cycle, but I'm not somebody who usually gets that. And I feel like it's personally because I drink a lot of water usually, and I pretty much eat healthy. However, I hadn't had any blemishes since I started Banish, so I feel like that is a win. Better yet, my skin has not felt dry, not even once. And I usually get dry in my T-zone area. No. And also, to be completely honest, there were a couple days that I missed because I was partying or I just didn't feel like it. This past month, I've been in grind mode and tunnel vision. That means late nights, early mornings, and sometimes I just be too tired. There was a couple times that I slept in my makeup. So I was almost positive that I was gonna have some sort of breakout or just some stuff going on, and I didn't. So that's another very positive thing. Just like I mentioned in the beginning, I have sensitive skin, and I was actually pretty terrified to start not only a new skincare product, but like skincare products. Like, I'm using a whole new line. So many things can go wrong, especially poking your skin. And that's something that out of all other things, I was the most terrified about. But the Banisher 3.0 is very, very beginner friendly. I will say that it just literally feels like a little stamp on your face. Some places feel a little more uncomfortable than others, but it's not anything that you would need to take Tylenol for or anything that you would need numbing cream for. With my experience, again, I was using gloves. I was making sure that I was spraying with alcohol. I was making sure my stuff was clean. So I can't speak for everybody, but for me it worked. And honestly, I've had a lot of professional treatments like microdermabrasion, dermaplaning, and stuff like that. To be real, I don't feel like I had much of a difference, but I definitely feel it, and I'm definitely getting more compliments in person, like, oh my god, your skin is so clear, and oh my god, even my makeup application goes on so much smoother. It's the perfect base for makeup because it's already super exfoliated. I used the Banisher twice. I used the mask once, and I used the cleanser, serum, and the moisturizing cream daily. I used the Banisher and the oil twice. I felt the most difference after I used the Banisher. That pumpkin mask was good too. You can visually see. I want you guys to know that my skin looks and feels great. Even while I was out partying, I have been drinking coffee. I've been drinking energy drinks. I haven't been getting sleep. I haven't been religious with my skincare as far as keeping up with it, which, if you know, that's literally a recipe for poor skin, but my skin still looks amazing. Again, this is only a 1 month update. I have no other skincare right now, so I do plan on using it to the end of the bottle. Shout out to Banish. If you guys will have me, I would love to do maybe like a 2-3 month, depending, skin update to see if you will visually show up on camera how much my skin has changed and improved. Oh, and real quick, this spider gel, I realized that I didn't show you guys in this video, but this thing comes in handy. Let me open it and show you guys. It literally looks like a gel, and it smells medicated. It almost smells like Vicks. But yeah, this has came clutch in moments where I or my daughter are having eczema flare-ups. I will say that it doesn't necessarily clear it up, but it does take away all of the discomfort that comes with having eczema. So for example, when my daughter's itchy, if this is close and nearby, which it usually is, I just grab that, put that on, and she stops itching. My daughter's eczema is different. She has the really dry patch itchiness. I have dyshydrotic eczema, which looks like blisters that form on my hand. They're really really hard and they're filled with liquid, and so when they start to grow and they form, it gets really uncomfortable and it hurts because it's stretching my skin underneath. So I would grab this and put it on, and it will almost instantly take away all that discomfort. No Tylenol, no nothing needed. But yeah, so this is great to use if you don't have any medicated cream, if you have eczema or you've tried other things. This is a great over-the-counter alternative for eczema. It really calms the skin. It literally says calm breakouts and eczema. It literally does what it says it needs to do. So yeah, this is definitely a product that I reached for more than I expected. So yeah, this concludes the video. I haven't done a video like this in a long time. So let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. Maybe I could start a series. I bought this so you don't have to when it comes to skincare, hair care, anything under the moon. Let me know. I will say the brand is a little on the pricier side, but I do have a code which I will put on the screen and in the description. It doesn't take off a ton of money, but anything is better than nothing. But if you're absolutely on a budget, I definitely highly recommend Banisher 3.0 and the vitamin C serum. Those two alone I feel like are definitely gonna get you right. Like that combo, chef's kiss. If you guys have any questions or concerns, comment down below. I would love to talk to you guys about it. The brand's products cater to all different sorts of skincare. There's a bunch of different starter kits that you guys can order from them. But yeah, that's all. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. If you made it to the end, make sure you comment one of those spa emojis to let me know that you made it to the end. All the links and all the information that you need will be down in the description for easy access. So I love you, Nessa gang, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.